Okay, Rebecca, can you hear me? I guess would be the best thing to do at this point. Um, I'm running into a little bit of a production problem. So welcome to who has come in so far, and I am going to try and resolve this little problem as we go along here. Nope. I don't want. I'm getting the wrong. Here we go. I basically just walked in the door and have not had time to set this up properly. And it's why is this not cooperating? Because I have a whole bunch of slides set up and they're not showing up. My. What a day. All right, now I got to do this all over again. See what the problem is. Anyway, hi Kingfish Kebab. Hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. It's been a rather peculiar week, and I think what I'll do is when I'm in the process of trying to straighten this problem out, I'm going to give you all an update as to what. Okay, well, there are the files. I've got the files I want. It's just that they're not showing up where I need them to show up. So let me just. This is the first time I've run into this problem. Amber. Well, we'll start the show off with Amber. Hello. Ugh, here's Amber. Amber's being the star of the show tonight. So there you are. We had our Amber moment. There you go, Amber. Amber. See? There you are. All right. Go, go, go. Now let me see if I can figure this. This is probably going to be the sloppiest show in a while because for some strange reason, this thing is not accessing the files. There we go. Okay, that's that. Okay, so this is what we're going to be discussing tonight. Um, Timmy put this little gem up, or his handler put the slide up saying that the video contained within depicted torture of a child by none other than Mr. Epstein. And, so there's been a bit of a row. Now, um, okay, I'm trying to multitask here. Let's see, LR2, I need LR1. Okay, LR1. Anyway, Agent 19 tried to uh, tell the truth about this, and he also got into a little bit of an argument with the owner of the high command. Now, I'm not going to get into that part tonight, but what I am going to get into is the video that was put up and Tim's claim that it was endochrome torture. Now, by this, we have to assume that this was pornography, child pornography, or child torture. Now, this turned out not to be the case. Uh, Now, the video claims that it was Epstein doing all this, that it was Epstein torturing the individual that was laying on her back naked and being tortured. Well, this turned out to be another one of Tim's plagiarisms. This is a complete and absolute fraud. And even his people over on BitChute and even Telegram have caught on to this because, unbeknownst to Tim, they knew about it. This is a video that has been around since 2017. Okay, so where did the video come from? Well, the clip is part of a 26-minute long BDSM porn video featuring Dre Stakeout and Lou Rubens. The original video, titled Dre Morgan Stakeout Under Glass, is available on porn sites. A part of the video was also uploaded on Fly Height in July of last year. The caption stated, "Bro, what the fuck? Naked woman tied down in the sun and tortured with magnifying glass." Now, this has nothing to do with Epstein. This is a commercially available porn video. And the porn video is made by this company. This is Lou Rubin Productions. He makes a lot of these things in that particular video. And if you go to Mr. Rubin's Twitter account, he has what he does for a living. And also, if you scroll down through the videos, you will find the exact video that Timmy used. And this is Mr. Rubin. And he's doing something with a yo-yo. He's actually got a YouTube channel. Now, this is typical Holmeseth. He abstracts things from the internet, plagiarizes them, and says that it's Trump is stopping what you see in the graphic video. And no, it's not. Tim Holmeseth is lied once again. He just can't stop this crap. Now, there are a whole bunch of other things that have been going on with this guy over the past few days, and I'm not going to get into them tonight. Um, this is probably going to be another brief video. It's hard for me to do these things on a Friday because I have an extremely heavy schedule on Friday. It's usually wrapping up the week. And I didn't get in as early as I wanted to properly do this. The software gave me trouble again, and I just fixed it 10 minutes into the show. And so it looks like things are working out. Now, I might as well use this time to announce that I will, in the coming days and weeks, also be uploading content to Telegram, BitChute, uh, oh, what the hell's the name of that other one? There's a third one that I'm going to be using, uh, and so forth. I'm going to be going to all three of these, and I'm going to try and do um, some live streaming through those since they are tremendously more lax in their administration. There's a lot of things I can do on those channels that I cannot do here. And this also allows me to separate talking about them from this channel. As far as multi casting, this will be the only one I do about the subject tonight. Tomorrow, I have other subjects I will be discussing, and that will be a multitask too, but I will not be talking about the phony PPTF and some of the stuff they've been up to. That I'm going to reserve for Sunday, and it's going to be exclusively on the Task Force for Truth channel. I will not be broadcasting that material on my primary channel from the desk. I'm going to start separating this stuff for real this week and get over on Parler, um, BitChute, Telegram, and the other one that I keep forgetting. I've had a weird day today, you wouldn't believe it. And I will be making a follow up video after I log off explaining exactly what I'm going to be doing. So, now, one other thing I think I'll mention while I'm at it here is that there was a video made, or a private video call. And the private video call um, was, let's see, no, I can't do that one because of but basically, um, the person who was involved in the call reported that uh, the companion of TCH walked across the screen in a very revealing nightgown and said something to the effect, "Hi, honey, who are you talking to?" Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what has been reported, that they are deeply involved romantically and so on and so forth. So we have that little tidbit going on. But, I'm going to get into a lot of this stuff uh, more thoroughly um, in the coming weeks, um, or possibly Saturday, if or Sunday, I mean, if my schedule holds, because things change quickly. I want to see some testing. 1, 2. Yep. I always want to make sure my microphone's working because this thing's been giving me fits. Um, well, you know, it's kind of what I wanted to brush upon, but it's um, I've just basically decided that um, I'm not going to put that kind of material on this channel anymore. On my primary channel, I want to get back to what I had originally intended on my primary channel, and also to some extent on the other channel. I'm going to do a memory check here. When you get old, your memory goes south. Okay. Going through here and trying to find. Because I don't know why I can't remember that. When you get my age, I guess things just kind of poof. Because it's a. What the hell is it? Because I got into a discussion with someone about this as to how. Because they say Telegram, I can't live stream, but I can upload videos and images. So I'll be doing that. Okay, it's Rumble is where I'm going. I didn't remember that because I don't use the damn thing, but I've been told that I can live stream through Rumble, so I've got everything established over there. And so I'm going to figure out what to do with these different accounts. Rumble, BitChute, Telegram, and so forth. These people wanted to come over here and troll this channel. So I'm going to go over into that weird segment of the spectrum and uh, basically, for the most part, put videos up there and counter the propaganda that they have been putting up about all of us. And so that's where we're going there. Um, and there, from what I understand, there's a little bit of a pissing match going on over on Telegram. And uh, they're starting to fight each other. And they're also making some rather strange accusations about impersonator accounts, troll accounts, what have you, which I alluded to this before. They're basically proving what I've said all along, and that is that a lot of things that TCH has been using for the last 13 years against me and others have been the result of impersonator accounts and troll accounts and so forth. And they're finally admitting to that. And also, I'm going to discuss on my other channel a question that was raised and what the answer to that question was. Now, I'm not going to get into specifics here, and I'm probably not going to get into specifics on the other channel other than explaining what the question was, what the answer was, and why I found this most interesting. And um, and so that's where we're going there. But it looks like things are going the way I had hoped, and that these people are basically going away. And if this continues, maybe we can get on a normal course of action, start to have sensible discussions about several cases that I am working on. I'm going to discuss briefly the Neely Blanchard case tomorrow. I'm going to discuss the Cynthia Absug case a little bit tomorrow. And depending on how things go, there might be other things to discuss um, of a more substantive nature. I'm going to get away with talking about these idiots uh, any more than necessary on YouTube. Um, I'm going to be doing some things with um, the Task Force channel as far as talking about other internet scammers and players and what's going on with them, and kind of, spread the news about some of these other people that are out there instead instead of just honing in on um, the idiotic Pentagon pedophile task force. Um, their fate is slowly going to catch up to them over the coming months, and it's best just to let them think that they are um, in a comfortable place right now, which they are not. They are going to have a rude awakening. And what I'm going to do is at the half hour, I'm going to close down because, quite frankly, it's today has been one for the books. You would not believe what I've been doing all day. It's been an interesting day, and everything that's going on in the world. Um, and it just, I got in late and I'm woefully unprepared tonight. I didn't get anywhere near what I wanted to do. So I'll probably, between Friday and Saturday, just rehash some of this stuff. Uh, but at least now you know that Tim Holmseth has been caught once again lying about um, a video. This is at least the third or fourth time that he's done this. Uh, yeah, I saw Agent 19. That was part of what I was going to talk about tonight, but I didn't get prepared in time. So we're going to cover Agent 19 on Sunday. And I'm also going to make a separate video that I will be uploading to BitChute and so forth. Macy has a question. Have I heard anything about Field McConnell? No, Field McConnell is not allowed on the internet at all. And I have no idea what he's doing. I haven't checked to see if there's anything more going on with the tax levies he has and the foreclosures and everything. I just, that hasn't been a part of what to discuss. He's more or less faded into the sunset. One thing that's interesting in the news, and I think I might be able to bring this one up, and that is that Kirk Pendergrass seems to have gone away. I have been told that he has closed down for the most part. There's not much going on, if anything at all, on the uh, Kirk's Law channel. And I don't know if this is an image. Yeah, it's an image. So bear with me here. Timmy and Kirk have, well, Laurie, what he did is over on his BitChute. Um, is this it? He put up this, and the heading was Androchrome torture. Do not watch if you have a weak heart or medical condition. These are monsters the President Trump is stopping. And the video that Tim put up was fuzzy. It was clearly taken off a cell phone. And um, okay, that didn't come on. There it is. Okay, I'm going to have to do that part all over again. I'm trying to do two things at once. But he. Let me try. I'm going to go ahead and try and get this in here. Not good at multitasking today. Okay, so we got that. But anyway, he went and put it up saying that it was Epstein, and yes, it is disturbing because, and I can't even show it on here because I think this is what got Agent 19 in trouble, is because The video is of a woman on her back, her legs spread out, her arms spread out, tied down with rope, and there's a guy leaning over her, and she's uh, pitching her head back and forth. And the implication when it first went up is that this was of a child. And no, it is not a child, it's an adult. And it is a porn video. And it took me about 10 minutes to track this down. And it's basically a BDSM video, and it's featuring Dre Stakeout, who is the woman, and she is widely known in the BDSM world for these kind of videos. And Lou Rubens. Now, Lou Rubens is also the owner of the company that made this video titled Dre Morgan Stakeout Under Glass. And basically, it looks like uh, Lou is using a magnifying glass like you would to burn ants to burn her stomach and torture her. Now, I don't know if this is real or fake. I don't know why people watch this nonsense, but this is what the video actually is. And this is the guy that was in the video. This is the company he owns that makes these kind of videos. And if you go, he has a current Twitter account, and in the Twitter account, he he advertises the fact that he makes these kind of videos. And so this is the video. Now, some LARP over in QAnon world decided to alter it and make it appear that it was Epstein uh, in the video torturing a woman on his island. And Epstein had nothing to do with it. He was too busy uh, doing other stuff. Now, this brings up an interesting point, Laurie, and that is why is he going through such great lengths to find this stuff other than to commit these frauds? Now, he claims that he is for stopping this sort of thing with children, and he is saying that he wants to stop child trafficking and he wants to stop all of this stuff. And I don't know how you stop this kind of thing if you're going to take and misrepresent a film and turn it into something that it's not. And he constantly does this. Uh, I catch him at this virtually every time he does it. He did it with the salad baby. He did it with the uh, raccoon or panda eyes, and he's done it with other things. He just lies constantly, which is allegedly why he got fired from the newspaper. He was accused, according to several sources, of plagiarism. And he was allegedly fired by the newspaper because of this plagiarism. Yeah, that's correct. Kids in Cages came from a movie. There was another thing he did that had a laboratory in the background. That was taken from a science fiction movie. He takes this stuff either from movies or from odd places on the internet. Usually, these other fraudsters who make this stuff up, Timmy takes this stuff, makes it his, takes credit for it, and puts it up on his high command channel. And people over there believe this stuff. They don't take the time to backtrack and make sure he's telling the truth. Because if they did, they would find out that he's lying about everything. Now, finally got this thing to work. Kirk Pendergrass is in the news. Smirky Kirky has a warrant for his arrest for failure to appear in court. Just like his protege, Timmy, Mr. Pendergrass is too much of a coward to appear in court. So he's got an arrest warrant out for him. And nobody knows where he's at. Yeah, this is another misdemeanor warrant, so he's probably shagged out of state. And so, once again, these LARPs are out there putting themselves above the law. And yeah, you would think that these people would vet his work. The problem is that he's reinforcing their beliefs. These people are anti Epstein, which for good reason. And so it's easy to come up with something that Epstein is allegedly doing, um, even though the video is false. Now, the the thing of it is, oh, it is a felony warrant, Michael. The print on that file is too small for even me to read because my preview window here is quite small. I can enlarge it a little bit if I don't file this up. Maybe I can read it better. But yeah, I've been told, I had assumed it was a misdemeanor warrant like Timmy, but if he's graduated to a felony warrant, then he's going to have a difficult time hiding. Um, what I can try and do is I can't bring it up in this window, but I can bring it up in the source that I have here and try and read it. Okay, let me. But yeah, he is on the lam. I forgot where I got that from. Oh well. See, I can. She's good. Why did that? See, geez, I don't know how to use paint to enlarge this. Oh, here we go. Okay. Says as of 6:30 p.m. on January 20th, 2022 Mountain Time, the following person has a valid arrest warrant through the Ada County Sheriff's Office or criminal offenses. Persons having warrants are subject to arrest upon contact by law enforcement officers. This does not include juvenile defenders. Now, let me scroll down. Okay, now the warrant number is CR01 2031. I guess that's S242. Issued 11 something 2021. Severity M, which is misdemeanor. So it may have been bumped up to a felony after this, but this is what's coming up on the web page that I have in front of me. So either way, he's screwed because they're going to be looking out for him. He's not very popular in Ada County anyway, but I was told that he was not very popular with the people out there, so they would be actively looking for him. And so we'll see what happens there. Oh, okay, Michael. I was just going by that particular rap sheet, um, so they would have bumped it up. Um, it's an anonymous source that sent me that, and so I'll be keeping an eye on that. I'll check with Ada County to see where they're going with it, um, and we'll see what happens from there. But Smirky Kirky is just uh, being Smirky Kirky. And all these guys can go out and be on the run now. There's a lot of fiction going on with Timmy claiming that people are out to kill him. And as I said before, nobody wants to kill that idiot because it's not worth going to jail for. Nobody's going to harm him. If anything, maybe they'll give him a pacifier or something to calm him down. But, he is tremendously overstating his importance. And I'm going to go into that a little bit on Sunday because this all goes together. This one incident that happened with Agent 19 was quite revealing, um, because she's put herself in a bit of a pickle with that. Yeah, Divine, the only. Well, Divine, they just have a wanton disregard for the law. They uh, do as they damn well please and think that, you know, they're above everybody else. And this will catch up with them. It takes time, but it's going to catch up to them because, you just can't do this stuff. They are committing massive frauds. Now, the one thing that's happening, I've been watching the streams or the comment section on these streams, is their viewers and followers and whatever you want to call them over there are catching on that they are not doing what they claim to be doing. This video was probably the biggest mistake they made, and they got away from it real quick. They went and put 3 or 4 new um videos on their BitChute channel to bury the lead, so to speak. And I'm doing. This is still it. But they're putting up video after video after video. For some reason, I thought I had that page saved on my other computer or on this computer, but apparently it's on the other computer. Okay, let me do it this way. I just want to see what the headlines are over there today. Okay. Child porn, possession, distribution in Lynn Wood's living room. 12122 Deep State Dave. Uh, Another video, Biden wants 20 billion manufacturing plant. The semiconductors are made out of people. Now that is the dumbest thing I have read from them. That's right up there with this ridiculous thing about children being melted down into diamonds. I don't think this guy ever went to high school or took basic chemistry or biology. Uh, the things that he says in that video, it can't be done. It's impossible. You don't make diamonds out of people, and you don't. Semiconductors are made out of sand. You know, you go down to the beach, you pick up sand. It's silicone. That's what computer chips are made out of. And there's other materials being developed, but it is mainly sand. And let's see. FBI raids Texas congressman after receiving reports from Melania Trump's pedophile task force. This is another lie. Uh, he did not contact Melania. He did not contact anyone. Not say why, but our colleagues at Border Report are reporting. The matter that is involved with that senator has nothing to do with what they are claiming, Timmy or Randy or whoever the nitwit is that put that video together. But that's, they put that stuff out there to bury this uh, pornography that they got caught red-handed posting, and they got caught red-handed. The FBI will not say. So we got, see, and epic cringe. Mike Flynn tries to act like his Arizona rally was part of Trump. Yeah, so they put up all those videos to get away from the original pornography. And it's an old trick that he's done whenever he gets caught red-handed committing a lie and committing fraud. He takes and he scrolls ahead with a whole bunch of videos, sometimes attacking one of us, and uh, everybody moves on to the next fairy tale. And he's able to get away with this stuff. But he's not getting away as often as he used to. People are starting to catch on that this guy's full of it, and they're letting him know. And of course, he accuses them of being uh, impersonator accounts and trolls and part of the deep state and Flynn's supporters and all this. He seems to think that everybody that's attacking him is this little group of people. And it's not. It's people that he is trying to convince. The choir he's preaching to. These are people I have no idea who they are. That are starting to come around and say, wait a minute, this guy ain't what he says he is. And so that's one of the things I'm going to be going over there to do is to archive all the things that he's been doing and do it in detail that I cannot do here on YouTube. Because YouTube is overly cautious and it's affecting the quality of the channel, and I want to get away from that. And so I'm moving all that stuff over there. And, there's things that I'll continue to do with the task force channel and things, but, I'm going to go over there and I'll be doing a detailed video on exactly what's going to happen over there and start promoting um, that. And if I only get 10 people over there, then, too bad. But at least there will be an alternative to the narrative these people are putting out there because it's time to call them out on all these lies. And you can't do it here because they're looking for every way possible to try and get you off the air. They're trying to get me off the air, and I'm not going to have it, and they think that they've gotten rid of Agent 19 on YouTube and they have not. He's still on YouTube, just in a different location, and it's up to him to tell where he's at. You talking about over on BitChute and the other one? Well, see, I don't care. That's a free for all over there. They can do what they damn well please because I'm going to use what they say against me against them. I was starting to do that here, but I was running into a problem with the quality of my channel with YouTube. And in order to protect this channel, I'm separating all this and putting it over there. So if they want to play their little childish games over there, that's fine because it's over there. It's out of the mainstream. Nobody pays that much attention to what goes on over there. Um, it's difficult to get to BitChute off of Twitter because Twitter has a warning up to discourage people from going over there. And so that limits their exposure. They've taken all their links off of the WordPress blog, which I don't understand. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my blog and I'm going to reorganize it and I'm going to put all those links on the blog. And so if anybody wants to go over and visit my channels, it's going to be cataloged on the blog. Uh, yes, I am. I do have a BitChute channel over there. Uh, I do have some videos over there. I think I've got maybe I I don't have very many um subscribers because I don't promote the channel, but I'm going to start promoting it and it's, between BitChute, Telegram and the other one, and it's going to be a free for all. Now, Telegram uh there is a way um to have streams on Telegram. I'm not sure how because that Punisher or whatever her name is had an audio stream, and so I got to do some research. Well, Divine Interloper, feel free to advertise me when I do the video. It's going to have links to the channel in the description, and so everybody's going to be able to figure out where I'm at. And I a lot of this stuff has to be done on the phone. Telegraph is a phone app, so I'm going to have to use my phone and tablet for that one. Um, well, thank you, Divine. Um, but the these channels operate in different ways because um, the other two channels operate on cell phones. They're very difficult to do with a computer, and then BitChute, I can do both. Um, and so Um, I had gotten away from the blog because it was hard to reach anybody. I really should start putting that up more often because I'm a piss poor writer, but I do like to write. Let's see what we got going on. They're still on Telegram. They're still having a bit of a war over there. It's kind of funny. And yeah, somebody told me about the Linwood video, and yes, I have. I I did a double take when I saw that, and then I start going through the comments, and he put his foot in his mouth when it comes to Lynn Wood, because Lynn Wood is now, um, yeah, Rumble is the one that I'm going to be using as well. I saw your channel over there, and I'm going to be uploading to Rumble. I've got to figure it out. and I've got to sort through the videos, but I'm going to put as much content as I can over on Rumble, Telegram, and BitChute, plus any other channel in that spectrum. I'm going to spread the good word, so to speak. But he puts up a video about Lynn Wood having child porn in uh, his living room, which, you know, he basically didn't think out when he put up the headline. I know what he means by it, uh, but his viewers didn't catch it. Yeah, well, I'll be using my phone for Rumble too, because 9 times out of 10, my mobile phones naturally are made on the phone. The software I use is easy to use and so forth, and I just gotta, figure out how to put the videos up on Rumble. And it's going to be on Rumble, it's going to be on BitChute, and on Telegram. So the videos are going to be all over the place. And then I'm on the wrong side of the political fence over there, but now Timmy put up uh, a video, and the way it was titled um, was that he was claiming Lynn Wood was doing child porn. Now, in actuality, what it was that um, he was saying something about Deep State Dave and having to do with making that statement. But the way he did it made it seem as if he was claiming that there was child porn being stored in the room, because there was some kind of big storeroom, had bins in the wall and all this. And when looking at that image, you immediately got the impression that Tim was implying that Lynn Wood had bins full of child porn. And of course, that's not what it was. It was I'm going to try to do something here because this is funny. And just bear with me here. This is because I can do some jumbling here. And okay. But I read the headline when I first came on. Well, I try to be as accurate as I can, Divine. I'm glad I'm the source of news. All right, now. Oh, let me try that again. I'm going to have to clean this phone up. I've got so many images in here. Well, poop. Do it this way. Okay, now let's see, I gotta get to Twitter. Yeah, we're all busy, aren't we? Let's see, now let me. Oh, get out of there. Uh, Okay, Okay, so apply, save. All right, now, this is kind of a strange way I'm doing what I'm doing, but it's the only way I can do this relatively quickly. So now, because until I can get the link to that account on this computer, I have to do this kind of a weird way. Okay. Now let me go over here. See, what this does, this gives you an example of how Tim works, and unfortunately, his technique backfired on him. Now, this is the video where uh, the headline reads "Child Porn Possession Distribution in Lynn Wood's Living Room?" Question mark. Now, if you didn't take the time to understand the comment there, you would think that there is an accusation that he is claiming that Lynn Wood has child porn in his storage area there, which would be a felony. Of course, this is possession and distribution of child pornography. That's a big no no. But if you read further on, it has January 21st, 2022, Deep State Dave. So he is stating that Deep State Dave is the one that accused Lynn Wood of this. This is the problem with the way Tim writes things. Um, he makes this headline to make you think what he is saying is the truth when it is a flat out lie. And of course, people are not going to understand that. And they're going to say, oh, Tim Holmseth is exposing a pedophile. Well, the problem with that technique, if you keep doing it and you're trying to imply something different, it blows up in your face. And so by writing the headline the way he wrote it here, he basically implied that Lynn Wood is in possession and is distributing child porn. You know, Tim Holmseth is supposed to be an award-winning investigative journalist, and yet he can't comprehend the implication of that headline because people are not going to take the time to study the headline. They're just going to take a quick glance at it, look at the video that accompanies this, and they're going to say, oh, he's saying that Lynn Wood is in possession of child porn. Now, the comment section in that video went nuts. People scolded him for implying that Lynn Wood was in fact in possession of child porn and distributing it. And there were people that were Flynn supporters who jumped on the bandwagon and made things worse. So, he screwed up. And just like he screwed up the porn video that he claimed was showing Epstein, he was called out on that. And this is starting to happen more often. People over there are beginning to realize that he's putting up old material. Tim Holmseth has not done a live video or a video with himself speaking in over 2 years. And the only time that you see Tim Homeseth anywhere is when he's taking pictures of himself in front of signs. Now, the latest claim is that Tim Homeseth is part of OPSEC and that they are on the run because people want him dead, which is ridiculous because all he is one of a million people that say the same kind of crap day in and day out on the internet. There's nothing breaking about any of this. There's millions of people that are doing this every day. This is a big movement, all started by a pig farmer from the Philippines and his son. And this was from a website, actually a collection of websites that does have pornography on it and did have child pornography on it until the authorities started clamping down on these organizations. And that is what we call the Chans and the Chuns. Um, yeah, so, well, he said Operation Security, and I don't know why, you know, the he's not part of the Joint Operations Command. He's not part of anything that has to do with the United States government. This is a lie. It's a criminal offense. And someday they're going to hit a tripwire. They're going to get big enough where the government's going to say, we can't have you doing that. And they're going to come down on him like a ton of bricks because he's breaking the law. He is impersonating a federal agent. And you can't do that. Yeah, whether it's personal representative, uh, or an agent or what have you. If you are stating that you are somehow affiliated with the United States government and you are not, uh, that's uh, that's a felony. It's an you don't do that. Well, that's okay. I appreciate you coming in, Divine. I am going to be going off the air right now anyway. I just um, wanted to touch upon a few things, and I actually dribbled on a little bit longer than I had planned. I do thank everybody for coming in. Please like, subscribe, share, and stay tuned. Hit the notification button because I will be getting into how the situation is going to work with uh, these other channels. Uh, I'm trying to figure out why I can't sync all my content with BitChute, but I'm going to work that out in the next day or two. So most of my videos are going to be going over there, and Telegram will be starting to get videos, and the other service will start to be getting interviews. So we're gonna get things going here and try and reorganize things a little bit to keep the garbage off my primary channel. And so, thank you everybody for tuning in. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. And so, stay tuned. And until then, this is William K. Murtaugh, Murtwitnessone. Have a good one.